Veterans Day, a day to honor those who have proudly served, fought, and died in protection of our country and our freedom, is observed in the U.S. on November 11th each year. These brave men and women put themselves in harm's way for the benefit of the greater good. On this day, we recognize all those who have served, whether living or dead, and offer our immense gratitude. It is a day to acknowledge the past, present, and future military members and reflect on their contributions and selflessness. For every military member, a family serves as well. They are tearful children left in the care of others when their parents deploy. They are spouses saying anxious goodbyes, not knowing when or how they will see their soulmates again. They are suddenly single parents trying to keep their own fears at bay while maintaining a stable home life for their children. They are parents who have kept their sons and daughters safe for their entire lives, left helpless. They are family members who welcome home and care for our wounded warriors and forever changed veterans. Military families often do not get the recognition or appreciation they deserve, yet are an integral part of our armed forces. The men and women of our military are the best of the best, exemplifying our nation's core values. Sacrifice is a common thread that binds all veterans and their families. While protecting our country, service members sacrifice their safety, health, and well-being. They cannot recapture lost time with loved ones or missed milestones and holidays. Those who serve face unimaginable challenges, both physical and mental. For the lucky ones, this includes the unforeseen hardships of transitioning back to civilian life. The ultimate sacrifice is made by our unknown soldiers who lost both life and identity. Their stories remain untold. On October 24, 1921, Sergeant Edward F. Younger, a highly decorated World War I veteran wounded in combat, was given the grim yet honorable task of selecting which remains would be interred in the tomb of the unknown soldier, a white marble sarcophagus located atop a hill at Arlington National Cemetery. Following an arduous journey aboard the USS Olympia, the remains arrived in Washington, D.C., lying in state at the Capitol Rotunda to allow the public to pay their respects. On November 11, 1921, President Warren G. Harding presided over a state funeral for the unknown, placing the Medal of Honor on the casket. Across the country, Americans observed 2 minutes of silence, reflecting on the inscription. Remains from unknown soldiers in World War II and the Korean War were added to the tomb in 1958 with full military honors, each ceremonially awarded the Medal of Honor. They were chosen at random from unmarked graves at U.S. cemeteries. The unknown of Vietnam was added in 1984. This latest addition was exhumed in 1988 after DNA testing helped identify the remains as those of Air Force First Lieutenant Michael Joseph Blassie. To this day, the Vietnam section of the crypt remains vacant, albeit with a new inscription. Guards were first posted at the memorial in 1926 for security and to maintain the dignity of the site. Members of the 3rd U.S. Infantry Regiment, better known as the Old Guard, are assigned to guard the tomb 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, in all weather. Each guard takes 21 steps along the length of the memorial, pausing for 21 seconds, turning, and taking 21 steps back. Movements are practiced, precise, and measured. For a century, the memorial has stood as a symbol of the eternal grief and gratitude for this greatest sacrifice of all. It connects the civilian public to the stark realities of military service and fosters reflection on courage, sacrifice, and selflessness. As we mark 100 years since the dedication of the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, let's take a moment to consider the tremendous sacrifices made by our brave servicemen and women and their families. Each one has a unique life story. At the Pritzker Military Museum and Library, we preserve and retell their stories, paying homage to their selflessness, dedication, and valor. Sharing these important personal histories and increasing the public's understanding of these heroes through military history, military affairs, and national security is at the crux of our mission. For more information on our oral history program, please visit pritzkermilitary.org. Thank you for your attention and support.